Hello, Dub Nation family. It's always a true pleasure to have you back in this cherished space where we relive the legacy and stay informed about all things Golden State Warriors. Don't forget to subscribe to Dub's News to keep yourself updated with the latest insights, analysis, and timeless memories that bind generations of passionate Warriors fans. This platform is for every follower of the team. Whether you've supported the Warriors since the unforgettable Oracle Arena days, with its roaring crowd and intense atmosphere, or if your fandom began in this modern era, led by Curry, Clay, and Draymond. Today, we'll dive into three key subjects that have stirred discussions across the fan base: the potential contract renewal for DeAnthony Melton, an intriguing rumor involving veteran forward Kevin Love, and speculation about a bold trade pursuit for point guard Derrick White. Each topic carries its own share of questions, excitement, and nostalgia, and we'll break them all down in a calm and clear manner, covering not just the technical angles, but also the personal stories that make this moment so meaningful for Warriors supporters. 1. DeAnthony Melton and his opportunity for redemption. If you didn't follow the developments closely, Melton joined the Warriors last season. He was brought in to serve as a dependable shooter and a high-energy defender who could add depth to the rotation and support the team's top players. Sadly, just 6 games into the season, Melton suffered a severe ACL injury that cut his year short. It's one of the most feared injuries in professional sports, often requiring long months of rehab and intense effort to regain a player's previous level. Now, according to insider Mark Stein, the Warriors are reportedly among the frontrunners to offer Melton a contract extension. This suggests the franchise still believes in his potential and trusts in his ability to recover and contribute. For those less familiar with his journey, Melton is 27 years old and has suited up for several NBA teams, including the Suns, Grizzlies, and 76ers. He has gained experience under different coaching styles and systems. Statistically, Melton brings valuable contributions. He shoots 36.9% from beyond the arc, an important figure for a team like Golden State, which relies on consistent perimeter shooting to open the floor for stars like Curry and Thompson. Defensively, he's also strong, averaging over 1 steal per game across his career. This highlights his ability to create pressure on opponents, something the Warriors need to reinforce their defense. Last year, Golden State used the full taxpayer mid-level exception to sign Melton, a deal worth about $14 million for the season. That's a reasonable amount for a player with his skill set. If Melton can return to full strength, he has the potential to be a critical part of the rotation, especially on a team aiming to improve its defense and outside shooting, areas that clearly needed help during the last postseason. His comeback would offer the coaching staff greater flexibility and deeper rotation options. So, we ask you, Dub Nation, is it wise to count on Melton making a full recovery? Do you believe he can return to form and contribute toward another championship push? 2. Kevin Love, a familiar face with a complicated legacy. Another topic generating buzz among fans is the possible arrival of veteran big man Kevin Love to bolster the Warriors roster. For many, his name immediately brings back memories of the 2016 NBA Finals, a time when Love played a significant role in the Cavaliers' dramatic comeback against Golden State. That unforgettable series still lingers in our minds, marked by a blend of frustration and respect for the magnitude of that historic battle. But that was then. Today, Kevin Love is in a different chapter of his career. At 35 years old, he's transitioned into more of a mentor and locker room leader, rather than the central figure he once was. Last season, Love played limited minutes with the Miami Heat, but even in a reduced role, he proved he could still make a difference, primarily by using his experience to guide younger teammates. His stats weren't eye-catching, averaging around 10 minutes per game with 5.3 points and 4.1 rebounds, but his ability to stretch the floor and contribute off the bench still holds value. As a stretch big, he fits the profile of a player who can create better spacing on offense, which is vital for a team like Golden State that balances offense and defense through intelligent roster construction. However, serious concerns remain about how much Love can still offer, especially on defense, where the modern NBA demands quickness and versatility. The Warriors' front office, known for its careful decision-making, would need to assess whether investing in a player with age-related limitations is worth the risk. Another possible alternative is veteran forward Al Horford. Though he's also in the later stages of his career, Horford continues to deliver solid offensive production and long-range shooting that might fit more naturally into Golden State's rotation. So, here's the question for you. Should the team invest in experience and leadership to round out the roster, or is it better to pursue younger, more athletic players to handle the challenges ahead? 3. Derrick White, a pricey gamble with immediate upside. Finally, we arrive at the topic of Derrick White, the Celtics guard who's now being discussed in trade rumors linked to the Warriors. According to recent reports, the Warriors would likely need to give up several future first-round picks to acquire White. It's a steep price, especially for a franchise that must also consider its long-term trajectory. The Celtics, whose payroll could exceed $500 million next season when taxes are included, might enter a retooling phase to cut costs, making White a realistic trade candidate. White has a reliable 3-and-D skill set. He defends well, shoots effectively from outside, and fits the Warriors' pace and style. He's capable of starting alongside Curry, offering both defensive toughness and offensive consistency. His presence could also allow younger players like Brandon Podziemski to come off the bench and develop gradually. Still, the cost to land White is substantial. Some rumors say the price could be 3 or even 4 first-round picks. That's a major commitment, especially for a team already stacked with top-tier names like Curry, Draymond Green, and the recently acquired Jimmy Butler, all of whom are chasing another championship in the near term. This leads to an important dilemma. Should the team go all in for another shot at the title now? Or should they prioritize future flexibility and keep those valuable draft assets for the next phase of the franchise? So, what's your take, Dub Nation? Is the present worth the sacrifice, or should the team plan more cautiously for the post-Curry era? Final thoughts. Where do the Warriors go from here? These 3 questions, Melton's potential return, Love's possible arrival, and the pursuit of White, could shape the direction of the Golden State Warriors for years to come. Each decision carries weight. Each one taps into our collective memories, from the glory of the Oracle Arena to the current dominance of the Curry-led squad. We want to hear from you. Which of these possibilities makes the most sense for this team? What emotions do they stir for you as a longtime fan? Here at Dubs News, every voice matters. This team's story has always been written by the fans as much as the players. So leave your thoughts, share your stories, and let us know your hopes for the future. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. Dubs News offers in-depth analysis, unforgettable memories, and a welcoming space for everyone who bleeds blue and gold. Thank you for being part of this incredible community. The love for the Golden State Warriors doesn't fade. It only grows stronger with every season.